You know that saying, don't bite the hand that feeds you? Chad should have embroidered it on a pillow and slept on it. I'm Nia Barry. I was a senior operations analyst at a mid-sized tech firm until I became the manager. This is the story of how my envious boss tried to sabotage me days before my long-awaited vacation, and how I turned the tables using the very system he claimed to have built. Let's just say, when you mess with the wrong woman, you might find yourself locked out of your own kingdom. He demoted me before my vacation. Here's my revenge story. Make sure to subscribe for more revenge stories. My official role was Senior Operations Analyst. I handled workflow optimization, team coordination, and performance metrics. But Chad, my manager, had a habit of discovering hidden talents on people's resumes and exploiting them. That's how I ended up helping build our internal scheduling system. It wasn't part of my job description, but I had back-end experience, and Chad didn't. He asked me to consult on it, which quickly turned into me designing the entire thing. The system was crucial. It managed team schedules, client meetings, project timelines, basically the heartbeat of our operations. Without it, chaos reigned. And guess who quietly maintained it? Me. 6 months before, I booked a 2-week vacation to Morocco. I'd been working overtime, hitting every target, mentoring junior staff, and keeping Chad's messes from spilling into upper management's view. Then, 3 days before my flight, Chad called me into a Zoom meeting. His face was smug. Due to recent performance concerns, he said, we're adjusting your role. Translation: demotion, pay cut, no managerial track. The performance concerns were fabricated. A missed email here, a delayed report, they're things he'd orchestrated. I knew it. He was threatened by how respected I'd become. I felt betrayed. I'd built the system that kept his department afloat. And now he was cutting me down, hoping I'd disappear quietly. I didn't rage. I didn't cry. I packed my bags, activated my out-of-office reply, and smiled. Because I still had admin access to the scheduling system. I didn't nuke it. That would have been obvious. I simply tweaked permissions. Gradually, subtly. Meeting invites stopped syncing. Calendar links broke. Chad's dashboard showed blank slots. He couldn't tell who was working on what or when. And I made sure the first major glitch hit the morning of a high-stakes client presentation. I was sipping mint tea in Marrakesh when my phone buzzed. Chad. Again. And again. I didn't answer. My voicemail was clear. I'm on vacation. Please contact IT for urgent issues. He did. IT couldn't help. They didn't have access. Only I did. He tried to bluff his way through the meeting. Missed key updates. Misquoted timelines. The client walked. Then came the confession. Chad told the executive team that he had built the system, but couldn't fix it. That's when someone asked, didn't Nia help with that? HR launched a quiet investigation. They traced the system's architecture. My name was everywhere. They reviewed my performance. Stellar, Chad's, spotty. When I returned, I was summoned to a meeting with the VP. She asked one question. Did you build the scheduling system? Yes, I said. And I maintained it, even after being demoted. Chad was demoted the next day. I was promoted to manager of operations. He resigned within the week. I didn't gloat. I didn't post cryptic quotes on LinkedIn. I just did my job better than ever. But I did leave one parting gift. I updated the system's login screen to say, built by Nia Barry. Don't forget who keeps the lights on. Because when you try to erase a woman's work, you better pray she doesn't have admin access. He unjustly demoted me. My revenge was sweet. They say revenge is a dish best served cold. I say it's best served quietly. When I walked back into that office after Morocco, I didn't need to say a word. The silence spoke for me. But here's the truth. I didn't do it just to win. I did it to remind myself that brilliance doesn't need permission. That being underestimated is often the greatest advantage. And that sometimes the best way to rise is to let someone else dig their own hole. I'm not proud of the sabotage. I'm proud of the restraint it took not to do more. I'm proud that I didn't scream, didn't beg, didn't stoop. I simply let the facts speak. And they spoke volumes. Now, I lead the team I used to protect from behind the scenes. I mentor with intention. I build systems with transparency. And I never forget what it felt like to be demoted. So if you're listening to this and you've ever been sidelined, silenced, or sabotaged, remember, your power isn't in how loud you fight. It's in how well you know your worth. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more stories like this.